Hello? Hello, Lemon. Do you like tubes? You don't like tubes? Not a tube fan? Too scared? Look, tube. Lick it off your face. You might like it. No? Come on, lick it off your face. Lemon is choosing not to come out. Hi, Lemon. You don't want to come out? Well, you have to. Today we are grooming Lemon. She is still a kitten. I think she's about 8 months old, and she is a Himalayan and a Persian mix. So Lemon has never had a bath. Lemon has never had her nails clipped. So Lemon might be a challenge. I need her to stop moving in order to be able to properly groom her. So I'm gonna see if the Happy Hoodie will help to keep her more stable. Sometimes it works and sometimes it has the opposite effect. Considering she has never had her nails clipped before, this could be a little bit challenging. Nail trimming should definitely start as soon as you get your kitten to get them used to it. Otherwise, when they become an adult, it can be very tough. A lot of people don't think that their cat's claws need to be trimmed. That's really dependent on the cat. If your cat uses their scratch post a lot, and if they go outside, for example, and they're using their claws for what their claws are intended for, they may naturally file them and not need them clipped. But if your cat is lazy, which Himalayan and Persians usually are, then they might not be using their claws enough and might need to have them trimmed in order to prevent them from growing into the paw pads. I have seen nails grown into the paw pads way too many times in my career grooming cats. So it is definitely something that your cat should be used to, because even if your cat does use their claws, when they get older, they likely will not be using them as much just because of old age. So when they are older, they will likely start having the problem where the nails will grow into the paw pad. And imagine trying to trim the nails of a senior cat who has never had it done before. That would not be the easiest on either the cat or the owner. So just something to keep in mind. Okay, we are going to start right now with just some brushing. It seems that the Happy Hoodie did calm her down, which is exactly what I wanted. Now this is a breed of cat that is going to have a very long and dense coat when she is an adult. She will probably get her full coat around 3 years old. It will be extremely thick, very dense. So brushing is something that she definitely needs to get used to, and regular grooming. There might become a time where she has to be shaved. It's all dependent on how maintenance goes at home and whether or not she's tolerant of the maintenance. If she is, then maybe she'll never have to be shaved. If she isn't, she may have to be shaved. We will see. I did notice some clumping and thickness in her back end. That's the only spot that I think really needed a good brushing. She said that she can get a little bit sassy for brushing. Now I don't know if that's real sassiness, like actual aggression, or playfulness. Sometimes when I'm brushing Purdy, she will try to claw and bite at the brush, but she's not actually being aggressive. She's just trying to be playful. So it really depends. I will find out though. She said the most important things was brushing, a nail trim, and shaving the sanitary. Now the spots that get the most matted on cats like this is the belly, the armpits, and the lower back legs. So I would definitely want to make sure that that is brushed out. And by the lower back legs, I mean in here. It tends to get really, really matted. Okay, before she potentially gets agitated, I'm gonna shave her sanitary now. Let me see your butthole. You have a glorious tail, ma'am. Both Himalayan and Persian cats are pretty placid, laid-back cats, so grooming should go okay today. Unless she's anything like Mayonnaise, then maybe not. It's okay. You're okay. Good girl. I'm happy with the way she's behaving, so I think we are going to move on to the bath. So she's had her nails clipped. I don't feel any matting. She's brushed out. Let me see underneath. No. Okay, let's see what happens in the bath. Here goes nothing. Please do not panic. Please don't panic. Good girl. I have the water running so that when I turn the water on, it doesn't make her panic from the noise. That way she already gets used to it. So far, so good. Just don't fall into the water, please. Because if you fall into the water, you're going to get spooked. Good girl. Very good cat. I got you. Don't worry. Okay, put your hands up here. You can't climb the wall. Good girl. Oops. Very good job. Okay. Okay, now comes the more difficult part, which is the rinsing. Girl, being very, very good. I do think the Happy Hoodie plays a huge role in calming this particular cat down. It doesn't work for every cat, but it's better than having to use the air muzzle, because the air muzzle itself can sometimes scare cats. So it's nice to not have to use that and still be able to get the job done without her totally panicking. You're being a good kitten. Yeah. Good girl, Lemon. I love your name. I think it's so cute. I love when people have unique names for their pets. So please don't name your dog Charlie or Max or Bella. Are you a good kitten? Yeah. You're very good. Okay, we are going to give her a very good towel dry, and then she will sit in the Easy Bake Oven for about 30 minutes. After that, I am going to put her in the rage cage. She has a very dense, thick coat, so I really do need to use the high velocity dryer in order to properly break it apart and brush it, see her coat better, and remove any shedding coat. Because she was so good in the bath, I do think she'll be okay with the dryer. So I don't think it's a big deal to put her in there to finish her off her dry. So I just wanted to take a moment to show you guys the bath water. So I actually thought that Lemon was quite clean, and I was surprised to see that this water did turn brown. The shampoo that I use is clear, so it's not from the shampoo. You can see the dirt at the bottom there. So it just goes to show you that even when you think your cats are clean, this is only an 8-month-old kitten, and she was actually pretty dirty and definitely needed that bath. So this is an absolutely awesome cat. It is pretty rare for me to be able to fully blow dry a cat just because of how scared they are and how they kind of hide their bodies. I know you're shaking, you're nervous. But this cat was very, very good. And the reason why that is so beneficial is because I was able to see some matting in her groin that I probably would not have seen if I wasn't able to use the high velocity dryer. Put that comb in there. The groin is a really important part to brush because it tends to get those mats. That's the problem with the groin. You're a very good cat. Now that I have bathed and blow dried her, and I have seen that she is not interested in acting aggressive in any way, even though she's nervous, I feel confident putting her on my belly like this and brushing her. You're okay. You are an angel. See, now you're all properly brushed. I'm just going to go through this with a comb just to make sure. Hey. Okay, okay. I know. I just gotta brush you out and then you're good to go. Hey, Missy? I know that there's no matting in this coat because I saw all the coat with the dryer. So I'm just doing a quick brush over just because she's a little bit tangled from the dryer, but there is no matting that I need to be concerned about. Okay, your mother asked me to trim your bib. Can you go over here? Yeah, stay there. Perfect. It's hard to trim cat's fur with scissors because unlike dogs, they don't really stand, so you can't really see if it's even. They're always like laying down and bunching up into a ball. So it's not the easiest thing to do. It's easier to shave cats, and even then, when you shave cats, they rarely ever come out even either. Their coat is much different than dogs. Sorry, kitty. I know this isn't enjoyable. This is awkward. It's awkward for me too. Okay, I think that's good enough. All right, let's take this off and give it a good brush out. You want to try a tube before you go? No? No tube for you? No. Let's go in your house. Go on. Go on. It's not a trick. Thank you. Please come again.